I'm at this cafe that I really like, and I'm witnessing a first date. He came a little bit earlier, so he got himself a coffee, and then she came and she went inside to get herself her drink. I think this is so unattractive that he didn't even go inside and get her a bottle of water. I think it's just such a turn off.
Welcome to the wall. Modern women often carry a certain resentment toward men. They say we're not chivalrous, that we don't put in effort when it comes to dating. But the truth is something else. They make everything easy for the chads, while the men who actually show interest get sent straight to the friend zone. Today, we're going to talk exactly about that. Help us reach 170,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. We always highlight the best one. And a huge thanks to the fans who watch our videos every day. Let's get started.
Girls, I need some of y'all to go out and touch some grass, because there are things that you think are great things that guys are doing, but they really are just doing the bare minimum. Him opening a door for you, bare minimum. Him pulling out your chair for you, bare minimum. Him picking you up, bare minimum. Him asking you questions and being a good listener, bare freaking minimum. The amount of men that actually don't listen or only talk about themselves is astronomical and crazy. So when girls actually find a guy and they're like, oh my god, he's a great listener and always asking me questions. Bro, that is the freaking bare minimum. You obviously want to have a communicative relationship with whoever you're going to date, whoever you're going to be with. So they have to have that. That's just like a necessity, like a bare minimum necessity. Going above and beyond would be him like memorizing and knowing your favorite flower after having a conversation one time with him and him bringing it to you randomly. That would be like, whoa. Or him remembering like a small detail about you and then like a song and then planning a whole thing and like playing your favorite song, and that would be like, whoa, he did that. Not holding a freaking door open. Like, go get it, get a grip. Like, actually, we need to just like raise the bar just a little bit, because boy, it's getting crazy.
These kinds of women are the reason chivalry is practically dead. Everything a man does is seen as the bare minimum. If he opens the door for her, the bare minimum. If he listens, the bare minimum. If he makes the effort to reach out, still the bare minimum. So, what's the point in trying if nothing is ever enough? It's not that men stop being thoughtful. It's that no one knows how to receive a gesture of respect without looking down on it. The irony is they say they want a man who pays attention to the little things, but they react with arrogance to even the most basic gestures. They want attention, but not gratitude. And little by little, they destroy the small things that make a relationship work. Courtesy can't be demanded, it has to be inspired. If you respond with coldness or superiority, don't expect warmth in return. Let's keep going.
What do you hate the most about dating?
Men don't put in any effort.
No effort. They just expect us to just have everything ready, and they have no plan ever.
Like, buy me flowers.
Yes.
Buy me coffee.
Come to my house and bring me coffee, and let's go out on a date. It doesn't have to be crazy, but just plan something.
Yeah.
So these guys that you're talking about, have you already slept with them?
Yes.
Don't you think that maybe you just, gave it up a little bit too easy? So he's like, why do I have to put in any effort for it?
Well, how do we change that? Yeah, you gonna give me some advice?
By making him wait? Or finding a guy who, is down to fuck, but also build something too.
Well, I don't know where to find them.
So is it that men aren't interested in doing these things, or are you just, choosing the wrong men?
Oh no, I think
Both.
Yeah, both. They're lazy.
Yeah.
Do you like good guys though, or do you want somebody who's gonna treat you like shit?
Good guys.
50-50.
She's different than me.
50-50.
I don't like the whole treat a woman like shit and that's the way to get her. I'm not a fan of that.
So why do you keep chasing the guys who aren't really chivalrous with you?
I don't
Preach.
know. I don't know.
We needed this wake up call.
Why is that a thing?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Let me tell you why they keep going for that kind of guy. Because most of them don't have a strong father figure in their lives. That makes any Chad with masculine energy instantly attractive to them. And when that happens, they forget all the standards they'd normally demand from a guy they're not into. For example, If a guy they're not attracted to asks them out, they'll set conditions, play hard to get, or even try to take advantage of him. But if the guy catches their interest from the start, they make everything easy. So easy that they're the ones saying, "Let's watch a movie at your place." Just like that woman in the video who says men are lazy, yet still hooked up with one. This only proves what I always tell men. Learn a bit about sales and plan the date yourself. Controlling the environment always works in your favor. Knowing how to sell yourself, lead, and take initiative is what will get you the woman you want, because the bar is really low. A lot of women have never even been on a truly good date.
There's nothing more unattractive than a man who does not put effort into pursuing you. I automatically get turned off if I notice that the guy I'm seeing is making more of an effort to like hang out with his friends or plan things with his friends than with me. And like obviously that just means he doesn't value me or he's just not that into me. I, without a question, want to be with someone who is thoughtful and will plan things with intention rather than just like, yeah, let's just hang out because I want to see you. Like, okay, that's nice. You want to see me, but like, what are we going to do? I'm a very like active person. I love doing things. I love trying new restaurants. I love going to the beach. So it's like, if your idea of like a date is like going to someone's place and just hanging out there, like that is not for me. I also feel like you really get to know someone when you're out in public, like doing things and you're doing activities because you see how they react and it's just like who they are. There's also nothing more that I want in life than to be like special and like feel valued because like in the past I have not, and like I hate getting emotional about this, but it's such a real thing. There's a time where you like meet so many people in your life and they all act the same and you're just like, is anyone gonna treat me special? Like, does anyone have it in them or like want to be with me enough that they'll go the extra mile to just like, I don't know, make me feel special? I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls can relate to this. I'm very emotional today. Like, I don't know why, but yeah. I'm like that SZA song. I wish I was special. And I'm talking about relationships because my friendships are perfect. I love my friends with every inch of my being. Like, to me, that is like one of the greatest loves that I will ever experience. And my longest relationship.
While a lot of women complain that men don't make an effort anymore, let me tell you the story of a guy who understood the game. I used to work at a restaurant when I was younger, and there was this customer, a real pro. He wasn't the best looking or the richest, but he had something most men lack: strategy. He'd bring every woman to the same spot, always at the same time. Well-dressed, calm, without spending a lot. After dinner, he'd walk with her a couple blocks to a nearby fair, make her laugh. Then they'd take a stroll through the park, and I can tell you, he ended the night with company more often than not. The secret? He made each woman feel special, and the funny part is, he always pretended it was his first time there. I worked there for 2 years, and that man easily hooked up with 10 to 15 women using the exact same routine. He had a plan, and it worked. He set up the date, controlled the setting, and projected confidence. That guy didn't wing it. He sold the experience, and they bought it gladly. And that's exactly how every man should think today. The one with a plan holds the power.
That's me. Anyway, as I was saying, if a guy's watching your story and he's not replying to you or you feel like he's being inconsistent, don't talk to him ever again. Forget him. Like, trust me when I say, and sometimes you're like, I don't want to because we had a really good banter, we have good morals, we have the same religious views and all that stuff. And I know it's great. But just remember that if that happened once with someone, it can happen again. The only difference is the next guy will actually talk to you all the time. He will take you out. He'll make you a priority. If a guy likes you, I promise you, he will make you a priority. He will take you out. He will ask to see you. He will be messaging you often. Like, he'll call you. You won't ever have to question it. But if you question it and if you're always like, when is he going to reply? When is he going to reply? Then you know he doesn't like you. He's either replying or he's not. And if he's not, that's the proof is in the pudding. Thank you.
Looks like Chad never called her back. What's interesting about this video is that it makes one thing clear. A woman will always make things easier for the man she truly likes. That's why, if you're dating a woman and everything feels like an uphill battle, Like you have to force every conversation or plan. Walk away. She's not into you. Don't look for excuses or signs that aren't there. Remember this. Anything that isn't a clear yes is a no. Don't waste your time, because when a woman is truly interested, she'll initiate, she'll reach out, and she'll make things easier. A man shouldn't have to climb a mountain to be with someone who genuinely wants to be with him.
Women.
I am begging that women understand this. A man that doesn't care about a woman's pleasure is not careless. He is creepy. Creepy in the sense that it is creepy to not recognize another human being as being equally as human as you are. Creepy in the sense that being a psychopath is usually defined by a lack of empathy, and empathy is usually defined by the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and act accordingly. This is not something that should be normalized. This is not something that should be written off as men being men. It is creepy to not recognize that someone else's aliveness in their human body is equal to your aliveness in your human body is creepy. I understand that we live in a patriarchal society and that men are socialized thusly, but to be socialized out of your empathy is creepy. Handling people from a place of empathy is not always about succeeding, but it is about trying, and not operating from a place of empathy to begin with is creepy.
Just because you're into narcissistic men doesn't mean we're all the same. Most men go above and beyond for their woman. They work, they care, they show up, and they do everything they can to make her happy. But the problem is, you're drawn to the guys who don't treat you like a princess. The chads who bring nothing to the table but take you on an emotional roller coaster. Then, when you hit your late 20s or get close to 30 and hit the wall, because the wall doesn't forgive, you get angry and blame men. You say they were selfish or didn't value you. But those are the very men you chose. No man walks into a woman's life unless she opens the door. And those sweet, loyal, attentive guys you claim to want, they're the same ones you ignore because they don't give you that adrenaline rush you keep mistaking for love. So don't generalize by saying all men are narcissists or lack empathy. The truth is, you just made the wrong choice.
Women.
I don't know how many times I have to explain it to you, but dating is actually so simple. You're the one who's making it so complicated. If they're not texting you enough, they don't like you. If they're not making plans to see you, they don't like you. If they're not putting in any effort or reciprocating your energy, they don't like you. Stop making excuses for these emotionally unavailable people and start living your life on your terms. At some point, the problem is you because you keep ignoring all the signs.
If the person you are dating isn't willing to travel 30 minutes or honestly an hour to see you, they do not like you. I'm sorry if you had to find out this way, but it is 100% true, and it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, okay? Because I know this because I've been down bad for people, and I would be willing to travel an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, get on a plane to see them because I like them so much. And I don't think anybody deserves anything less than that. So if someone's using distance of an hour away as an excuse, they just don't like you. Move on.
The first woman is right. If someone isn't showing interest, don't force anything. That goes for both sides. Don't go where you're not wanted, and don't stay where you're not a priority. If you keep trying to force your way into someone's life when they're clearly not reciprocating, what you're really showing is low self-esteem and a constant need for validation. To the second woman, I'd say not all men can, or want to, be available 24/7 just to feed your ego. Why not suggest meeting halfway? Or better yet, if you're that interested, why don't you go see him? If you expect a man to travel for hours just to be with you, the least you can do is make that effort worth it by showing him affection and appreciation when he gets there. Because if you're not giving anything in return, that's not love, that's convenience. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Why do modern women choose their men so poorly? What would you say to some of these women who constantly complain about men? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.